It's a craft meets art experience that you can enjoy with the kids or your grandkids. It's the latest spin in our series, Show Me How to Snowflake. Show me how you snowflake. And we've challenged a different artist to help us create their version of winter's most popular motif. And so our inspiration for today's project is pulled from the pages of the children's book, Mice Skating. Storybooks are where art instructor Laurie White loves to go for fresh ideas in the world of children's art. And we were talking about, you're taking all those Christmas decorations down and it's so bare. And so you have something that can kind of transition us.
Yeah, I'm one of those who cries as I take down Christmas. So I need to keep the magic going. And I feel like doing a snow globe with all these different types of snowflakes, including glitter, is going to help keep that magic going for a little bit longer.
Glitter makes everything fabulous. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about the book and kind of what jumped out at you with mice skating.
So I bought this for my son, which means for me. I love this so much. And I think that I love animals with scarves and hats, we know that. But I love how she uses darker colors. A lot of times we see a snow setting with really light and light blue and white, but because she has this darker skating pond and all these darker colors in the background, we have a contrast for our snowflakes. So it just really drew me to it. The story's darling. There's this little mouse and she loves being outdoors, and all of her friends, they only want to be inside where it's warm. And she's like, you've got to see this skating pond. And so she makes them all hats and gloves and she brings them out and they all skate on pine needles. And so I just thought it'd be so fun to take this book, make it into a little magical snow globe world. And we're going to do some layering and be inspired by this book.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you about, was the layering, because you have this beautiful layer effect. Talk to me about it.
Okay, so first of all, a snow globe is the easiest thing with your kids. So just trace something round, and then for the bottom, you just do a curved shape because it's round, so you have to keep going curved, and then just kind of another one. And then down here, the kids can really personalize this, and you can do like a little thing right here where you do like the year 2023 or whatever. So that's how you start off.
Okay.
And then with this project, these mice are so cute, but I wanted to be able to get the whole background. So the background's first, and then the mice is watercolor paper on top. So what you just want to do is you want to just give yourself a little bit of snow, and then here's the pond, and you want to kind of go craggy because it's ice. And then we're just going to do the top of the snow, and then we're just doing like a bush line right here, different types of bushes.
And I love how, look, she's just doing it however you want. Yeah. You're not being perfect.
No, not at all.
Perfectionists are like, I need a template. Yeah. You're just doing it freehand, well, it turns out cute.
It does turn out so cute. And this first step is you just watercolor everything, leaving, this is black, and you've got your snow white. And all of these little details, this is the layering that is so cute. I'll just tilt this up.
Okay.
So you just want to use different colors of green. And then when it's dry, you take your colored pencils and you add all those lines and textures, and that brings it to life. So it's really easy to start out, and then we're just adding lines.
Okay, and you're throwing coloring out like we all do it all the time, but for those of us who don't, like, what are your tips? What brushes do you like? What supplies do we need?
Okay, you can buy watercolors. Like, I love the Hobby Lobby just watercolor tin. It's like, it's the greatest ever. And really brushes, Crayola makes the greatest watercolor brushes. Good. So you don't have to have expensive stuff. What you want to know is that you want your watercolors wet, so you can kind of see that I sprayed my watercolors. You want water, and then you also need a place.
You did with a spray bottle.
I just did a spray bottle, or you can take your brush and you can just kind of dip water on there. But you want to use your tray as a place to make your colors. So I'm just going to show you the first way. We're going to do a bunch of different snowflakes. The first one is a resist. So I took this watercolor paper and this oil pastel, and you can't even kind of see, but there's dots on there. But then when we paint over it, it's like a magic trick.
It's like when you do Easter eggs.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's how I did the sky on this. So that's our first way to snowflake, is just use a oil pastel or a crayon.
I was going to say crayons.
Yeah,
would those
and
work?
watercolor.
Okay.
But if you dip straight into your paint, then it's going to be really dark and it's not going to spread. So your tip is water. It's watercolor. You got to use water.
Colors.
Yeah, I mix colors, make a nice puddle, and swipe. So that's your first trick, and that you would do the same thing as you paint over here. So you make a little puddle and paint.
And you can also put the snowflakes over here with the crayon if you want.
Exactly, yeah. So I did that on the sky first. So just my first layer of snowflakes was resist. So that was our first little thing. And then you come over here and it's kind of dry. And like I said, you would use colored pencils to draw these little branches. Yeah, add the
so we
details.
can see kind of how this happened right here.
Exactly.
So cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
and on that black pond, it's so cute to then take like a little white colored pencil and do those skating lines. And now we're gonna do a couple more snowflakes. So
Okay.
you're gonna help me out. Okay, so the easiest thing is these chalk. They're like chalk markers, but really it's kind of almost like an oil pastel. So we're just gonna draw some snow.
Just circles.
And a
all you're
lot of
really
times
doing.
people just do snow in the sky, but the way to really make it look like it's snowing, you need to do it
And it
like
falls on the ice.
It's on the character. It's on their hat.
Okay, so this is chalk writer, a chalk
You guys,
writer.
these are from the dollar store.
Oh.
They're the greatest.
Great to know.
They last forever. So you want to put snow on your figure. You even want to put it down here on
And
your
this
snow
makes
globe.
them a little more opaque. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really creamy and really easy. So that's
Cute.
another way. Okay, now I drew some snowflakes here so you could kind of see. So now we're going to take a gel pen and we're going to do some tinier ones with more details. So you can do these anywhere you want as well. Where it's kind of dark, it's going to show up if you pick kind of a darker spot. And that's why I love this book, is because I love that she used these contrasting colors, because then our snowflakes show up better.
Okay, these are just gel pens.
These are just gel
You
pens.
could do different colors too
You
if
could.
you wanted.
You could. I think a light blue is really cute too when you're doing snowflakes. So, just for instance, like even in the sky, you can have a couple of these blue, because
like you said, it shows up so
it shows
cute
up
on
really
the black.
cute. Yeah. So you can also add blue gel pen.
Cute.
Okay, now we're going to draw with glue.
Glue, okay.
Okay, now the way to make this so that it's not going to take 18 hours to dry is you want to get the glue down at the bottom. So I got that one down for you. Okay, and you want to actually drag it across. So I'm gonna get my glue down. So you want to, instead of holding it up, the kids like go like this and then it's this huge glob. If you actually put it down and just barely tilt it and draw so that you're literally touching. So we're gonna just draw a nice snowflake here. And then we're gonna do glitter.
This is where the glitter's coming in.
This is where the glitter is gonna come in. Okay, and then I have, here's our little, this is my trick for glitter. A piece of paper that's folded, okay? We're gonna hold this over it, and then we're gonna shake our glitter. Open up here a little bit. I probably closed it real good so it wouldn't dump out on the way here.
Yeah, so this gives you just that layering effect because you have all these different types of
Yeah, you've got
snowflakes.
pastel, you have glitter, and then you just wanna flick it. Okay, and then we've got the glitter. Okay, and then I also have snow. So let's use why don't you do that?
Okay.
I love to put this kind of just down here on the bottom where it'd be collecting. So this is like the snow at Christmas that you're gonna put in your village, you know? And so it's got some glitter in it, it's got some snow.
And I'm just being messy.
and I just love to even do this and spread it out and then just literally press this in so that we have another layer. You're gonna be glittered all day, Amy.
That's awesome.
Sorry.
I love when I have random glitter.
Yes.
These are so fun because all your kids can do these and they don't have to be perfect when you have those perfectionist kids.
Yeah.
So this is so fun, layering effect. And I know you
Yeah.
do tutorials and stuff. YouTube?
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a YouTube for a snow globe, and so it's going to be linked on there. It's Great Artist Mom is my YouTube channel, so you can find a snow globe project, and really you can take any animal and put them in this little setting and get out all your little things. You can also punch holes out of paper and glue snowflakes on. You can spray with a toothbrush, and so anyway, there's lots and lots of layering.
All the things you have.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and at the dollar store.
At the
Thank
dollar
you,
store, you
Laurie.
bet.
Always
Yeah.
have the best ideas.
Thank you.